is Albany James. I'm the founder of Foodsasa, formerly the head of marketing for Jumia, and my education background is in telecom engineering, but I've been having 10 years experience in marketing. We started Foodsasa because we wanted to introduce out-of-the-box thinking, adventures. We have seen a lot of Tanzanians having the step of food mentality. So we wanted, like through food, we wanted to introduce another way of people, experiencing new adventures and all this kind of stuff. So it's very sentimental to us. Kwamba all Tanzanians try different stuff, because we think if let's say if you start learning to try different issues via food, then it's very easy for you to adapt this out-of-the-box kind of thinking, adventurous kind of thinking. That's why we started Foodsasa. Yeah, the problems that we're solving with our innovation is the current existing problems like geographical proximities, to be forced to eat anything because it's next to your house or next to your office. So we actually understand all this, and also the varieties of African dishes. If you look at the existing businesses that does whatever we're doing, they're focusing on high end. So people with medium earners or these normal people are not very, let's say fancy to actually afford burger every day. And sometimes we want to get in touch with our local foods, chips mayai or wali marage, all this kind of stuff. So we are solving that part of what if you can just get something very affordable prices? What if you can eat within 7 kilometers as opposed to eat what is next to you? So that's a geographical proximity, the fact that there's no varieties of African dishes next to, let's say, with existing solutions. That's basically some of our problems that we are solving. Yeah, our team, we call it the Ninja team. Yeah, the Ninja team. We're like a team of 12 people, cutting across customer service, logistics team, and also management team part of it. And we also have another outside team that is helping us in this growth, phase. So we have both internal and external teams working together. But our skills is, as I mentioned, customer service, logistics, marketing, commercial. So those are basically type of the skills that we both own in common to make sure that we actually push Foodsasa forward from now on. Yeah, basically our innovation or our processes are very simple. What you do is first you visit www.foodsasa.com, or you download the app on iOS and Android. The app is called Foodsasa, one word, no space between food and sasa. And then basically you, because it's a location-based, it's an LBS, location-based system. So the first thing the innovation or the system will require you is to put your location or your current location. And then what the system will do is we'll crawl and scout the restaurants or vendors or food joints next to, within 7 kilometers radius to where you are. And then basically you go, you view the menus, you put it in the cart, you go to the cart, you verify your menu, you check out, you put your pickup locations or delivery locations. You can also choose whether you want it to be delivered or you want to do cash pickups, and then it will ask you about the payments, whether you want to do cash payments or you want to do mobile money transaction upon delivery. And then you just check out, you get the order number, and then you get a call from our customer service saying you place order with A, B, C, D details, you confirm, and then the restaurant will prepare the order, the riders will pick it and will drop it to your house. Basically that's step by step on our ordering processes. So the challenges that we've been facing currently, because we're basically picking food from point A to B, is the location issues. Dar es Salaam is not very properly mapped. Like if somebody would say Msasani is so big. So sometimes even the house numbers are not existing. So there's always that back and forth phone calls to customers. But once we do it once, like once we go to your house once, And we also have we keep the memories to ourselves, like Msasani, place Flani, this person is found there. So those are like one of the challenges in terms of logistics. Now, in terms of other challenges would be hiring of key staff. You know what I mean? Like key staff for you to grow a business, you need to have like key staff to actually run a business. Now, with no proper funding or financing, sometimes you don't necessarily get. We have the best team, but sometimes you want somebody from other country or from somebody who went through ABCD, and we cannot afford them because we don't have the funding for that. So I'm not going to say funding is our challenge, but sometimes with no proper funds, there's a lot of challenges, and then some of it would be marketing. For you to actually reach, a lot of people in Dar, you need to have a proper channels. And with all these social media algorithms, they don't let you get whatever you want to get organically. So you need to actually have let's say a minimum amount of funds for you to actually reach more people. So those, collectively, among other challenges, hiring key staff, marketing, logistics, like purchasing of resources, like bikes or all this kind of stuff is some of our challenges. That we're going through as a startup. I feel good being in this accelerator, and I'm actually looking forward to meet a lot of people, learn a lot of things from my fellow startups, and from other, let's say, facilitators or mentors that probably went through what we're going through as a startup right now. So we're hoping that we're going to learn a lot from them, and we're excited to be part of this accelerator. How would this Vodacom Accelerator help my startup? Is basically answering to some of the pain points that as a startup we are going through as challenges. And I'm looking at a Vodacom database, customer database, if we can be able to tap and expand our reach organically, if we do like B2B kind of stuff, and then maybe roll out some campaigns and say pay by M-Pesa and serve 20% off. I'm looking at that. I'm also looking at M-Pesa integrations with like a minimum zero transaction fee or next to zero transaction fee. And apart from that, like just know people, learn some things. So I think it'll just make us like a better startup, like we're looking forward. And pretty much if it goes as what we're expecting, inshallah we're gonna have like a very good we're gonna receive very good inputs from monetary or non-monetary values. Yeah, so thanks to Smart Lab, with partnership with Vodacom, to the preparations of this for the preparations of this accelerator, and my call would be, may this Vodacom Accelerator, Smart Lab of Accelerator, like be a continuity, or maybe this, because I'm pretty sure this is the first one. So I would just ask if this could be a continuity program so that other startups, because now there's in the ecosystem there's a lot of startups. So but this probably like 10 startups that we got in this time. So that means there's a lot of startups that will actually want to be part of this. And one of my final issue would be, let's try as much as we can to tailor-made sessions. The sessions should be tailor-made, and the startups should be put in groups. For example, even if we are 10 startups that we got a chance to be in the same accelerator, all 10 startups are not on the same phase. Some of the startups are on the idea phase. They're still figuring it out on how to try and fail. And some of the startups are on the phase of growth. They already have customers. They're making money already. So their problems do not match with the problems of the early age stages of startups. So if we prepare topics and say, let's say market research, it should be. I'm not saying every topic would be, in different categories. But what I'm saying is, topics should be specifics. I mean, they should be into specifics, solving a specific problem to a specific phase or stage of a startup. So that is what. So I'll just say, let's try as much as we can to have a tailor-made solutions to the existing different separate problems. Yeah. Thank you.